Let's take a moment and check out the EQ settings on Pioneer's NEX head units. Even though your particular in-dash receiver may have buttons on the side or across the bottom like this one, the on-screen operation in this demonstration is identical for the following Pioneer NEX models: AVH-1300 NEX, AVH-1330 NEX, MVH-2300 NEX, AVH-2300 NEX, AVH-2330 NEX, AVH-3300 NEX, So to get to the EQ settings, there's a couple of ways that I can do that. The first is I can touch the gears up here from any of my sources, and I can choose the speaker menu, and then I can choose the graphic EQ, and that'll take me out to the graphic EQ settings. Much easier way to do that is to just touch the EQ button over here on any source. That takes me directly out to the EQ screen. Now across the bottom of the EQ screen you see we have a number of factory presets. Here's the super bass setting, the powerful setting, and you can see the EQ curve change as I touch each one of these settings. Here's the natural curve and the vocal setting, and here's the flat curve where everything is set to 0. And then we have custom number 1 and custom number 2, so we'll get to those here in just a moment. So you can choose any one of these EQ settings, and if they work for you inside your vehicle, that is great. You don't have to make any other changes. We'll choose the powerful setting for right now, because in my vehicle, I like the powerful setting. It's pretty close to what I want, but not exactly. So we want to make some minor adjustments to this curve. So here we are on the powerful curve. Now touch anywhere on the EQ, and that opens up the powerful curve. And if you notice, that takes us directly to custom setting number 1. Now this is the powerful curve that we see right now in custom setting number 1, and I can make any changes that I want. In fact, I'm going to draw this down just a little bit here, and we'll make this change down here too. We're going to make one change so we can see this very easily. We'll take this 12.5K and we'll drag this all the way down so it's easily recognizable for us. Now I'm going to go back up, and you can see we're on custom setting number 1. We made a couple of changes here, and we drew this one all the way down so we could recognize it easily. So we started with the powerful curve. We made some minor adjustments to it, and it became custom EQ number 1. Now the powerful curve is still there for us, and so is custom EQ number 1. Now if I go to custom EQ number 2, I start off with a flat curve, and I can make any changes here that I want. I can just touch the screen, that opens it up, and I can make a change like this if I want to. Here's custom EQ number 2. That makes it very easy. So that's custom EQ number 1. We'll go back up now, and you can see that I still have all of the factory presets there for me. And I still have custom EQ number 1. Remember, we set this all the way down here to recognize it, and custom EQ number 2. When you're done making your adjustments to the EQ, you can just hit the X to escape.